Jack, don't introduce him to that.
Hey James, guess what the Undertale adult parody is called? I don't know. What is it? I'm curious now.
Why does it do this? Hold on.
Okay.
Every time I try to
Oh my god! Of course. That's amazing. Though I don't want
Why?
an adult parody of Undertale. I can live my whole life without that. You know. Just saying.
Can I not? Okay, we're doing it this way then. For some reason, whenever I try to pop out the page, it keeps minimizing it and then won't let me make it large.
It's okay.
Don't
Don't
take
worry
that out
about
of
it.
context. Alright, I'm ready.
Oh, you need to see the skeletons.
No,
I
he does
took.
not! Do not go down that road.
That's the flesh sabers. You mean? Yeah.
Magical ones. Magical, terrible.
We
Oh
have to
god, it's
visit
so bad.
the person who I gave
Yeah.
water to.
Yeah, you forgot her name?
Yes. Hold on. Can I do it? Hold on.
You don't. You probably can't.
I'm just.
That's Undyne's house! You know, the one with the skeleton in front.
Oh my god, they programmed it in. That's amazing. Okay. What? It's a living. Okay.
Oh ho! The human arrives! Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends.
I'm not sure about this, Chief, but okay. Yes.
Okay, stand behind me. Make sure to give her this. I heard a whisper as Papyrus. She loves these.
I imagine he doesn't adjust his voice at all. Like
he just gets louder.
Yeah.
Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am. And I brought a friend. Hi, I don't think we've... Why don't you two come in? She's a little constipated.
A little bit.
Here, Undyne.
This is great. I don't have to do anything.
My friend bought a gift for you, on their own. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. So are we ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun.
What? Sorry. That was really funny. That was legit. That legit cracked me up. Oh man. Oh, I'm crying a little bit. That was so. He's just like, all right, gotta go, Kobe. Like right out the window. Oh.
So why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it?
No.
Then why are you here?
Because I believe in redemption of our anime heroes. Or villains.
Wait, I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, huh? Right? Really? How delightful, I accept. Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that My Little Pony episode, just saying.
Not.
Oh.
Why would I ever be friends with you? If you weren't my house guest, I'd beat you up right now. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. I will never be your friend. Get out of my... God. Now get out of my house. Dang, what a shame. I thought Undyne would be friends with you. But I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, I don't have the
Wink.
the 90s sitcom woo ready.
Challenge? What? Papyrus, wait a second. Darn it. He thinks I can't be friends with you? What a joke. I could make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. I'll show him. Listen up, human. We're not just going to be friends. We're going to be besties.
Hell yeah.
I'll make you like me so much. You won't be able to think of anyone else. It's the perfect revenge.
Track your emo. You killed me.
Why don't you have a seat? You can look at stuff, by the way, before you take a seat. Humans suck, but their history kinda rules. Case in point, this giant sword! Historically, humans wielded swords up to 10 times their size.
What?
Right?
Will this matter?
Well, that's real, right? I knew it. When I first heard that, I immediately wanted one. So me and Alphys built a giant sword together. She figured out all the specs herself. She's smart, huh? I can't believe he leapt through the window like that. Normally he nails the landing. One time, Alphys's, friend came over here. All he did was lie seductively on the piano. And fed himself grapes. I don't really like that guy. But I admire his lifestyle.
Are we going to meet this guy at some point?
Maybe.
The bone drawer. Ha! Yes! That's perfect. There's a silverware drawer. It has forks, spoons, knives, tiny swords, axes, spears, nunchucks. Damn, living that warrior lifestyle.
I hate cold food. So Alphys fixed up my fridge so it heats up food instead. Hot fridge, the world's greatest invention. It's so nice to have you over. Why not take a seat at the table?
Alright. Sit down and progress? Yes.
Comfortable?
Hey! Welcome, Rapid. Yes, this is the talented Malty. She is doing some of the voices and so am I, so welcome. This is my first playthrough, and she's pretty awesome, so...
Thanks for the compliment. I'll get you something to drink.
Just wait until my not Brooklyn accents stands? I forget his name now. Yeah.
All set. What would you like? Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself.
Holy shit.
Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear.
Sugar, soda, hot chocolate. Let's go for some hot chocolate, because it's freezing in here.
Oh, you want some hot chocolate? Wait, I just remembered. That container's empty. I stopped getting it because it was always a hassle.
But you have a heat-up fridge. That's perfect for hot chocolate.
Yeah, Squirt kept getting marshmallows stuck in his beard.
Alright, let's try the soda.
Soda? Actually, even though you pointed to it, you don't look happy. Heh, that's fine. I think soda's gross too. It rots your teeth, rots your mind. It rots your fighting spirit! Huh? Why do I have it?
Alright, let's go with the sugar. Actually, hold on. It goes in tea. Oh, the blatantly correct choice.
Coming right
wow. Thanks, Drac. I appreciate that. Oh, you can point it at her? That's
It'll
funny.
take a moment for the water to boil.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's hilarious. I didn't know you could point at her.
Okay, it's all done. Here we are. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot, just drink it already.
You take a sip of tea, it's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend.
It's a little sus. It's a little sus, but we're gonna go with it because we want to help her get through this challenge.
Hey, you know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea. That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies!
Oh my goodness.
Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried.
Here we go. We get the confession time.
I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time, he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me? I said yes, and from then on, he trained me. One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard. So I'm the one who gets to train dorks to fight. Like, Papyrus.
Nice.
But, to be honest, I don't know if I can never let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you. Then he ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle.
This is really playing out like an anime.
He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he can do something else with his life.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I was talking for so long. You were out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more. Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now! And he's not here to have it! You'll have to have it for him.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's go.
That's right! Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking. Which means that if I give you his lesson...
Wow. Good luck, Rapid. I heard that's a long one.
We'll become closer than you can ever imagine!
Speaking of, I need to watch the Castlevania anime. But anyway, sorry. Continue, Multi. You're doing great.
Afraid? We're going to be best friends! Let's start with the sauce. Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them into dust with your fists.
Hiya! I knocked over a tomato. Nice.
Yeah, yeah! Now our hearts are uniting against these healthy ingredients. Now it's my turn. Yeah.
Yeah!
We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we add the noodles. Homemade noodles. Sorry. Homemade noodles are the best. But I just buy store brand.
How deliciously evil.
They're the cheapest. Yeah. Just put them in the pot.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
This is hard to do. It's so scratchy.
It clanks against the empty bottom.
Yeah, I'm into it. All right, now it's time to stir the pasta. As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Stir harder! 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 Ugh, let me do it.
Damn it, did I not get through the torture scene again?
That's the stuff. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat! Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. Butter! Butter! Darn it! Butter! Wait, that's too...
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets?
I never got a friendship bracelet.
Oh, who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret!
Oh, wait, what?
I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch, all out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, hit me with all you've got. Yeah! Show me what you've got. You have to act.
Oh, fake attack. You pretend to swing it undying with all your might. Hiya!
What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force? You just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? You know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid saccharine shtick, but
Okay, hold up. What does saccharine mean?
I have no idea. Probably innocent. Playing innocent when you're actually guilty. I don't even
Okay.
know if that's how you pronounce that. I'm hoping that's how.
Sorry, one sec. I've never heard that word before. Oh, excessively sweet or sentimental. Okay.
Ah.
Ah, okay. Like sucrose. Got it. Huh. Okay, hold on. I'm clicking.
The way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now I know you aren't just some wimpy loser.
Wait, how? I faked an
You're a
attack.
wimpy loser with a big heart.
Ah.
Just like him. Ah. Listen, human. It seems that you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here. And I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right?
Absolutely.
Now let's get the hell out of this flaming house. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowden, okay? Oh, and if you ever need any help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, punk.
Whee!
So
Okay,
now if
so
you call Papyrus, you will be able to talk to both of them at the same time. They have some great dialogue.
all right, are you ready for the one gal show again?
Sounds like you're near Undine's house. Hey, we should go visit Undine. I'm right here. I love when a plan comes together. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so should I go to Snowden or should I continue
You can
on?
go to Snowden, and then we can continue on.
Okay.
They have some funny dialogue, and their dialogue is some of the best. You want to go down?
Down? Okay.
Yes. Remember the river person?
Oh,
Wait, is it down? Wait, go back up. Go back up. Go back up. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. You need to go over to where Garrison's shop is, and then go down from there.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah. Sorry guys, it's been a while.
Tra-la-la, care for a ride?
Ride on the boat? Yes.
Where will we go today? Then we're off.
Funny enough, we got... Oh my god, of course.
Dog. Tra-la-la, Timmy Village.
Oh, not Timmy
The room
again.
before the darkening lantern room.
Nice. I'm relaxing too, enjoying the dog imagery. But I'm not going to Temmie Village. I'm not going to Temmie Village again. You can't make me.
But don't you want to hang out with Timmy, James?
No, I do not.
Come again sometime. Tra-la-la.
Okay, where are they?
They're down.
They're down? Okay.
At Papyrus's house. They're literally just standing in front of it.
Alright.
I'm so glad you and Undine are friends now. You two go together like pasta and burning. Hey, punk. What's up? Achoo! Papyrus, how can you stand this cold? I have no skin. So why don't we stand in Grillby's instead? Because I hate grease. But you don't have a stomach. No, but I have standards.
Yes! That's amazing. Okay. That was worth. Alright,
And
back.
the human meets all my standards.
Mwahaha.
Tra-la-la, care for a ride?
Yeah, we need to go to the Hotlands.
Yep. Then we're off.
Hmm.
I'm hoping you get one piece of dialogue, but I don't know if it's gonna pop up.
I don't know either. I'm sorry, Multi.
No, it's odd. Hum hum hum, hum hum hum. I'm having a little concert.
Nowadays,
There's one
everyone
that
act like they got
No.
something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish.
If you don't get the dialogue from the river person, I'll just tell you what it is. Come again sometime. Tra la la.
All right.
Now for my favorite character, one of my favorite characters to voice.
Seeing such a strange laboratory in this place, you're filled with determination.
When you see the robot, I want you to do him.
The robot? The robot? Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be a robot, and I want you to do him. It'll be very obvious that he's a robot.
Sorry, Undying, like, told... oh, no, hold on. Sorry, Undying, like, told us there was totally a human in this area? So, like, us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now? Nah, even if the elevators aren't working anyway, we'll do our best, Miss Undying. Snake. Colonel. And make it flamboyant? Okay. It's too dark to see near... Wait, it's not... It's too dark to see near walls? Okay. I guess I can't interact with anything yet.
Alright. Hello, Alphys.
This is Alphys? The
Yep.
one... The Great Warrior. Okay.
Oh my god! I didn't expect you to show up so soon! I haven't showered, I'm barely dressed, it's all messy and... Hi, I'm Dr. Alphys, I'm Asgore's royal scientist.
Okay.
But, I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the ruins, I've, been observing your journey through my console. Your fights, your friendships, everything. I was originally going to stop you, but watching someone on screen really makes you root for them. So, now I want to help you.
Yay!
Using my knowledge, I can easily guide you through Hotland. I know a way right to Asgore's castle, no problem. Well, actually, there's just a tiny issue. A long time ago, I made a robot named Metaton.
Metaton, okay.
Originally, I built him to be an entertainment robot. You know, like a robotic TV star or something. Anyway, recently I decided to make him more useful. You know, just some small practical adjustments. Like, anti-human combat features? Of course, when I saw you coming, I immediately decided I have to remove those features. Unfortunately, I may have made a teensy mistake while doing so. And, now he's an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood?
Nice.
But, hopefully we won't run into him.
Of course.
Did you hear something? Oh no.
Ooh, yes! Welcome, beauties! today's quiz show. Oh boy, I can already tell it's gonna be a great show. Everyone give a big hand for our wonderful contestants. Never played before, gorgeous? No problem, it's simple. Yes, I know, I get that a lot. There's one rule. Answer correctly, or you die. Ooh, yeah. Metaton attacks. Cry. Screaming is against the rules. Let's start with an easy one. What's the prize for answering correctly? Mercy? Haha, you wish. Wrong. The quiz show continues.
Human, look over here.
Here's your terrific prize. Oh, see.
Correct! What a terrific answer! Ooh, yeah! Enough about you, let's talk about me! The cream always rises to the top. What are robots made of? Too easy for you, huh?
Thank you.
Here's another easy one for you. 2 trains, train A and train B, simultaneously depart Station A and Station B.
You're losing.
I know. One sec. Station. Oh, I thought that was an A. Uh-oh. Okay.
Don't count on your victory, Spider-Man. How many flies are in the jar?
Oh, okay.
Nice job.
Let's play a memory game. Ooh, yeah. What monster is this? I'm so flattered you remembered.
Wearing a froggy shirt.
Not all my characters come from Brooklyn, Drac, okay? I don't have any healing items. Nice, alright.
But can you get this one? Would you smooch a ghost?
Any answer.
Great answer, I love it. Ooh, yeah.
You can't just spare and you won't get the extra tax, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Here's a simple one. How many letters in the name Metatron? Of course, that was easy for you. Bonesaw is ready.
Well, that's what I'm going for, Drac.
You know,
Time to break out the big guns. Ooh, yeah. In the dating simulation video game, Mew Mew
this one is snail ice cream. In the 4th chapter, everyone goes to the beach and she buys ice cream for all of her friends, but it's snail flavored and she's the only one who wants it. It's one of my favorite parts of the game because it's actually a very powerful message about friendship and...
Elvis, Elvis, Elvis! You aren't helping our contestants, are you? Ooh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question you'll be sure to know the answer to. Ooh, yeah. Who does Dr. Elvis?
Don't say it. Who's been talking about her a lot?
Of course.
Seriously.
Alright, Drac.
Seriously? My. How conceited can you? I love it. And while you're completely wrong, you deserve some credit. Oh, yeah. I've seen her watch you on a computer screen. Smiling when you succeed. Streaking when you fail. And always whispering, no, wrong, you have to go that way. Oh, yeah. In its own way. Is this not love? Well, Spider-Man, I got you for 10 minutes of playtime. Oh, yeah. With Dr. Elvis helping you, the show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this. Oh, no. But, this was just the pilot episode. Oh, yeah. Next up, more drama. More romance. More bloodshed. Bonesaw is ready. Until next time, darlings. Ooh, yeah.
This is that's not at all what I imagined that time. It's funny.
When he said, "Oh yeah," that was literally the first thing I thought of. Was, "Oh
I
yeah."
just imagine like, oh yes, like that kind of flamboyancy.
No, because he got the killing upgrade, so they made him into.
The cream always rises to the top. Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that was certainly something.
You see, even she agrees.
By the way, her crush is Undyne.
Is it really? I thought it was the human. Babe, but it worked.
I said who talked about her incessantly. I meant that Undyne was talking about Elvis incessantly.
Oh, that makes more sense. I desperately need water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, same. I'll entertain stream. And Rapid, I just wanted to thank you for that comment about my Undyne voice. That one's always been the hardest one for me to perfect in any capacity. First, from what I know, the human, does not have gender at all, but the idea for this game was that they don't have gender, so you can put your own gender in there, while, as opposed to Deltarune, where they're actually a they, though. Yeah, your Papyrus voice is better. I actually really enjoy yours. Mine is shit compared. But yeah, in this game, I'm pretty sure the human is supposed to be, like, either or. At least Toby Fox hasn't, like, stated that, the human in this game has a specific gender. Yes, your Garrison was also good, and so was your, Onion song. But if anyone wants to ask me any questions while James is gone, that's usually what I do. So just hit me with them. I have heard Jacksepticeye's Papyrus voice. It's also really good. His Sans is like James's Brooklyn Sans, but 100 times more raspy. I just can't get the same pitches with my Papyrus. I can't roll my R's, which is like a thing I need to learn how to do. So Papyrus becomes a little bit awkward for me to do because I can't do the extra stuff some other people can put on his voice. I love this kind of awkward stare of Alex just sitting there and the human just staring at her. Thanks a lot, that really means a ton. I meant a ton. James?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome back.
But yes, just to give you a little spiel rapid. Normally I'm a horror game streamer. So I saw Undertale. I've never seen it before, and I avoided it like the plague because of the reputation the fans have. I saw it on another streamer that's a mutual friends of ours. I decided to bring in some of the voice talent that was there, so to over here. Yeah, I usually do horror games, horror speedruns, and lately I've just been chilling and doing whatever I want, so this spawned out of it, and I'm having a blast. But yeah, I know my voices aren't as good, but, you know.
Yours are great.
I put in the effort. I have the heart, I just don't have the technique.
Dude, neither do I, really. It's just a spitball as far as the eye can see.
Yes, so what I like about this game is while it's very cartoony, there is a horror underpinning to it, so it feels a good mesh of kind of what I like. And then after this, we're going to be doing Inscription per Drax's request, and also the Guardians of the Galaxy game when it goes on sale a little bit, because I didn't realize it's one of those lovely $80 games that I keep hearing about, so I have some more horror stuff content, but for now I'm just focusing 100% on Undertale, and it was a sub-goal of mine, so...
Maybe at some point you should make a sub-goal to do to the genocide route or Deltarune.
So, for Deltarune? What's Deltarune? Or am I just going crazy?
Deltarune is a sister title to this game. It's not really a sequel, it's not really a prequel, it's this title within the series.
Okay.
In there, it plays, I will say it plays better than Undertale does, in terms of, like, movement and combat. It
Interesting.
has a similar style. There are some familiar faces in that game, along with some fun new ones. There's only 2 chapters of it out right now, out of 7 I think they're eventually going to be published, but a lot of the lore that's talked about in Undertale carries over into Deltarune.
Interesting.
So they're like some of the mystery that is Undertale is the mystery that is Deltarune. So there's a lot of underlying lore. Like I would recommend after you finish Undertale, just going and looking at some of the deeper stuff talked about, like what the fun values are that I mentioned in a previous video where you got that weird phone call of someone asking for G. There's a bunch of underlying stuff that I think you'd find really interesting that gives it that really horror element. But I would recommend that whenever it can be added back into the schedule to do a genocide run of Undertale. I can do the voices to make you cry more because it's really sad. I've never personally done a genocide run because it pains me. And then I would recommend doing Deltarune at some point after that.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
I again will return to provide more voices if you need it.
Awesome. All right. So that's definitely, I'll put that on the schedule. Also, Rapid, I'll be posting my previous broadcast, which you can see now. I'll be doing just strictly the Undertale sections on the YouTube once I get a chance. So in case you want to go back and look, it's both on my past broadcast and it'll be on my YouTube. But yeah, that sounds interesting. I definitely want to look up more because I'm a big lore guy. I love lore.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely look up more in there. Also, too, I'm going to be playing the remaster of Visage. If you like horror games... Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. If you like horror games, Visage is the scariest game I've ever played. And I've been watching and reading horror since a long time. Like, we're talking 20 plus years. Actually, yeah, 25 years, 26 years. So it is the scariest thing I've ever seen. And they remastered it. Malta, you would love it.
Maybe I'll try to catch a stream if I have the time.
Yep. Good old time. So great. Alright, back to Undertale.
That last question. He wasn't supposed to ask that one.
I go anywhere I want. Ooh, yeah.
Wait. Let me give you my phone number. Then, maybe if you need help, I could... Where'd you get that phone? It's ancient. It doesn't even have texting.
Wow, even the game is calling me out for being old.
Wait a second, please. Here, I upgraded it for you. It can do texting, items, it's got a keychain. I even signed you up for the Underground's #1 social network. Now we're officially friends. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yellow feet are tapping just behind the door. Alright, was there a way up over here? Or is this just a...
I think
Nope.
the other one goes up. Why are you going backwards?
I'm just double checking, Multi.
Okay.
Now that I can interact, it's a computer. It's accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden. Okay, I think we did that puzzle. The fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Take a package of instant... Yes.
Take it, it's healing item.
I desperately need that. It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. Oh, is the annoying dog from the lab?
Nope.
This, the space behind the wall is only a few feet wide. Actually, can I... Is there... Nope.
Metaton only.
Metaton only.
So yeah, you can go up here.
Scientific books. They seem very dusty. All these books are labeled human history. Read one. Sure. You look inside the book. It's a comic of a giant robot fighting a beautiful alien princess. That's metal. It doesn't strike you as very accurate. VHS and DVDs of various cartoons. They are all labeled human history. So did, like, in the underground, do they only get, like, our pop culture? Is that kind of...
So you know how in Waterfall there was all that place with trash and everything?
Mm-hmm.
So the idea that there's some hole that opens up to the surface really high above that they can't get to, that drops human trash down there, and then they, like, hunt through it and pick out stuff. That's how they have more modern day technology despite being down here for so long. And so I love that someone made a comic where the idea was just some dude who was trying to hide his anime collection and just dumped it all in that hole.
That's amazing. All these books are labeled human history. You look inside a book. It's a comic book. Two scantily clad chiefs are flinging energy pancakes at each other. Oh, yeah, chiefs, chefs. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. Okay. All these books are labeled. Okay. You look inside a book. It's a comic book. Okay. A hideous android is running to school with a toaster in its mouth. Seems like it's late. It doesn't strike you as very accurate. Pink goo drops from the strange machine. Can I not eat the goo to heal?
Nope.
Looks like Alfie's work. Seems dusty. Full of dirty lab coats and a single clean dress. Oh, that's nice. It's a lamp with a pink fish on the lampshade. There's no light bulb. There are letters from many monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. An incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into extremely easy to draw box.
I forgot about that one.
It's a promo poster for Metaton's TV premiere. On the flap it says,
"Thank you for making my dreams come true. Oh yeah."
That's gonna kill my voice.
Yeah, it is. You should have chosen something else.
No, it's fine. I'm committed now. Hey, I did the entire Doki Doki Literature Club in female voices. So yeah, so I can do this, no problem.
Alpha's updated her status. Just realized you didn't watch Undyne fight the human.
Oh
Alpha's
no.
updated status. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later.
Alphys does have a crush on you. It has to be true.
Alpha's updated status. For now, I'm gonna call up to human and guide them.
Oh. What?
She upgraded your phone.
Oh.
You wanna put the ballet shoes in there?
Yeah. What's the dog residue do? I forget.
I forget too. I think it gives you food eventually if you like use it once. Use it once.
The rest of your inventory filled up with dog residue.
I think it heals some. Check it. Oh yeah, you get a dog. Yeah, there you go. So if you can like get infinite salads, I believe.
Nice.
Call Undyne and Papyrus if they have anything to say.
I will. one gal show. Let's go.
I rode on a conveyor belt once. I learned pretty fast that they make me sick.
Oh no.
Did you hurl? Yeah, like 9,000 times. It was awesome.
But not over 9,000. Whee! Vulcan strolls in. Hug? You give Vulcan a hug. It warms your heart. Aw. And your whole body. Ouch, your defense drops. Oh, so lovely. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah. I can't see 9,000 without thinking that too either.
Alpha's updated status. Gonna call him in a minute.
Gameplay, guys. Gameplay. Hell yeah. Let's go. The wishing sound of steam and cogs. It fills your heart with determination. Magma.
Alpha's updated status. I hate using the phone. I don't want to do this, Limo.
The Mao. Oh, great. Sunder plane gets in the way. Not on purpose or... Oh my god.
I have to do this voice.
Okay, I won't bring out the Natsuki voice for this.
Oh,
Act.
you want to do it?
No, I have to flirt with it. No, you go. It's fine.
Okay.
You tell Sunderplane it has an impressive wingspan.
Huh? You sicko!
Oh, okay. Accidentally bumps into you with his wings. Alright, we're gonna keep flirting.
Just gonna say the same thing.
You continue to sicken me.
Are you approaching me? You get close to Sunday, Blaine. But not too close.
Human. You want to get close. Green. Green means touch.
I gives you a condescending barrel roll.
That's what I'm giving you right now.
Okay, fine. Okay.
You got this.
Aw. Smells like airport perfume counter. Wait, okay, now I can flirt?
You're not close enough.
Oh, guess
You didn't
not.
get enough green. Or it's, blushes. Just keep getting bigger.
Okay, I get you. It's actually really hard to do. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Are you ready for the vents?
No, I hate Vince.
Alpha's updated status. Oh my god, I've had... Ugh. OMG, I've had my claws over the last digit for 5 minutes. Dude. OMG, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. Sometimes K-Bag in the voice can be good.
Click? Whoever's... Oh. Okay. So I know how to get up there, but let's see if there's an area over here.
Pyro.
Pyro?
Pyro. It's a rope that's pyro.
Cool down, heat up, invite. Invite? Sorry, I'm all tied up. Okay. Do I have to stay still for those?
If it's orange, you have to keep moving.
Hello, welcome back. This is a game for children.
I hate using the phone. I don't want to do this, Slamo.
Okay, let's get back to where we were. Oh, here we go. Whoa. I got the drift. what's down here?
You want to get the frying pan?
Ah, boo earns. I'm assuming I want to equip it, right?
Yeah, it's a weapon, but it should give you extra to it.
No way down?
Nope.
Okay.
That was all there is. I'm not gonna repeat this just because we've already read it.
I know. Save your voice. I need you to get through this a little longer. Would you date a plane? It depends. You wouldn't steal a car, would you?
Hi, so the blue lasers. I mean, Alpha's here. Hi. The blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move. Orange ones, you have to be moving and they won't, move through those ones. Bye.
Alright. Oh my god.
Alpha's updated status.
Oh my god, I did it! Plus, it looked like that since Undyne called me to ask about the weather.
Oh, that's cute.
Alpha's updated status. Wait, there's no weather down here. Why did she call me?
Oh, sweet summer child.
These lasers are fun.
Gobi. Alright, let's press the button. It's a switch. Press it. The lasers were deactivated.
Alpha's updated status.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell them where to go.
Sorry, I went through that too quick.
Alpha's posted a picture.
Cute pic of me right now.
It's a photo of a garbage can with several pink glittery flower filters over it. Oh. Poor lady has no self-confidence.
This here. The northern door will stay locked until you solve the puzzles on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first.
The way the work is blocked, so I had time to catch Metatron's show on my phone. Special effects were amazing today. The human almost looked real. Metatron? Yeah, he's the most popular star in the underground. His fan club probably has at least 3 dozen members.
Oh, sorry, I just completely zoned out.
It's
Alpha's
okay.
updated status.
Wonder if it would be unfun if I explained the puzzle.
Door alone through the area is closed, so I tried the puzzle. But I keep running out of ammo, and it kept resetting. And my 2 coworkers won't help. It's like they don't even want to go to work. Shoot the opposing shift, move the boxes to complete your mission. Okay, well... Oh, I see. That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you need to go to the left.
Imagine having to go to work every day using steam panels.
This here. That blue laser seems totally impassable. But, as the royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotland laser database and take it out.
Nice.
Finally, someone turned off that laser.
Now that we're free, we can. Well, I guess we'll just keep standing here. We were hanging out when suddenly a bunch of puzzles reactivated out of nowhere. This is a huge problem. It rules! They've gotta cancel school over this.
Hell yeah.
I love this song.
Hooray, I did it. Okay. Yay, puzzle god. Puzzle god. Right here. Also, Multi, feel free to tell me when a good save spot is and we can end the stream if you're getting tired.
Oh, I'm good. I just was looking at something on Pinterest and then I was like, ah! And then text. Office updated status.
Whatever, I'll just explain it.
Oh god.
I think, hey, about the puzzle on the left and right. They're a bit difficult to explain, but, you already solved them? Awesome!
Puzzle god. Oh, new area.
I kind of get to sit back for this. I'll send you the thing I saw, by the way, later, because it's
Awesome.
pretty.
Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ooh, yes! Welcome, beauties, to the Underground Premier Cooking Show.
Cooking with the killer robot. Martha Stewart's assistant.
Preheat your ovens because we've got a very special recipe for you today. And the cream always rises to the top. Oh yeah. We're gonna be making a cake. My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big hand. Oh yeah. We'll need some
Sugar, milk, and eggs.
Go for it, sweetheart.
Sugar, milk, eggs. You found the sugar. Oh, okay. I don't have to do it in any particular order, I guess.
Great job. Just put them in the middle of the counter. Perfect. Great job, beautiful. We've got all the ingredients we need to bake a cake. Milk, sugar, eggs. Oh my, wait a magnificent moment. How could I forget? We're missing the most important ingredient. A human soul. Oh yeah, can't escape now. Hello? I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Couldn't you make a... couldn't you use a... couldn't you make a substitution in the recipe?
A substitution? You mean use a different non-human ingredient? Why?
What if someone's... vegan?
Vegan?
Oh, well,
That's a brilliant idea, Elvis. Actually, I happen to have an option right here. MTD branded, always convenient human soul flavored substitute. can of which is just over the counter.
You okay?
Yeah.
Well, darling, why don't you go get it? By the way, our show runs on a strict schedule. If you can't get it in 15 minutes...
1 minute. That's funny.
15 minutes, Spider-Man. Well, I'll just have to go back to the original plan. So, better start climbing, beautiful.
Oh no, there's not enough time to climb up. Fortunately, I might have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features. You see that huge button that says jetpack? Watch this.
That's awesome.
There. You should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now, get up there.
Ow. Oh wow, this flower is really fucking me up. I should be okay though.
The eggs you got no problem with.
No, it's the flower. No. Second.
My. It seems you've bested me. But only because you had the help of a brilliant Dr. Alphys. Oh, I love to think of what would happen to you without her. Well, toodles. Ooh, yeah. About the substitution. Haven't you ever seen a cooking show before? I already baked the cake ahead of time, so forget it.
Wait, so does that mean he captured a human soul before?
Does it?
Chainsaw is ready.
That's just for you, Drac.
Wow, we did it. We really did it. Great job out there, team. Well, anyway, let's keep heading forward.
There's a certain boss fight I want you to get to before we stop. And
Okay.
I can't remember where it is, but I know it's somewhere in Hotland.
An ominous structure looms in the distance. You're filled with determination. Core view. Okay.
You want to call, or Alphys will call you.
Did you see that building in the distance? That's the core, the source of all power for the underground. It converts geothermal energy into magical electricity by... anyway, that's where we're going to go. In the core is an elevator directly to Asgore's castle. And from there, you can go home.
Also, we have to call. Oh, there. Wait, no response. Did they not see me on the cooking show? I am a little disappointed. Please select a location.
Right floor 2, left floor 1 will bring you back to where those guards were telling you couldn't go.
Oh god. Do 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 do. Hey, I'm Heat Flamesman. Remember my name. Okay.
Love hot dogs. Hey, isn't it weird there's no one on that guy's roof? Yes, he's just too lazy to clean it off.
Oh boy, toasty buns. Alright, let's see if I remember.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Want to buy a hot dog?
I don't remember. Brooklyn.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Want to buy a hot dog? It's only 30 gold. Yeah, you got to save your money for college and spiders.
There we go. That's all coming back to me.
Anytime you use a dog residue, it's just gonna replicate in your inventory.
Oh, so I have to drop it?
Yeah. So I would buy all the hot dogs you can, and then I would buy a couple extra than you can carry for a secret.
Okay.
If you have the money for it.
I should.
I would keep one. I would keep one.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Want to buy a hot dog? It's only 30 gold. Thanks, kid. Here's your dog. Yeah, dog. Atmosphere dog. It's short for hot dog.
Oh, astrophy.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Want to buy a hot dog? It's only 30 G. Another hot dog? Here you go. Whoops. I'm actually out of dogs. Here, you can have a hot cake.
Hot cat instead. Wow. This game is very punny.
Another dog coming right up. You really like hot animals, don't you? Hey, I'm not judging. I'd be out of a job without folks like you. Hey, buddy. Cool, here's that dog. Astrophy dog. It's short for astrophy dog.
Wow, I cannot pronounce that word.
Which in turn is short for...
Alright, one more.
Nope, two more. You want to buy one more after
Another
this,
one?
at least.
Okay, careful. If you eat too many hot dogs, you'll probably get huge like me. Huge isn't super popular on me. I'm practically a hot dog tycoon now.
Alright, one more.
You're holding too much. Guess I'll just put it
On your head.
So
Oh
you
my
can
God.
literally get so many hot dogs that they stack infinitely up into the air.
That's amazing. Oh, it disappears though.
Yeah. Alphys posted a picture. Dinner with the girlfriend.
Oh my god. No. No. Not like this.
Cool Skeleton 95 posted a picture. Are we posting hot pics? Here's me and my cool friend.
It's a picture of Papyrus flexing in the mirror. He's just wearing sunglasses.
You know that picture actually exists?
Oh my god, of course it does. Giant muscular biceps are pasted onto his arms. The biceps are also wearing sunglasses. That's amazing. That's actually amazing.
Here, while you're fighting Pyro, I'm gonna send it to you in DMs.
Okay.
It's so fucking good, dude. You can
Sorry.
get it as a card on Steam.
That's amazing. Oh.
There you go. You can show it on stream if you want. It's so good.
I will in 1 sec. Okay, how do I kill this guy? Heat up? He cranked up the thermostat. Hotter. Alright, heat up. It's super hot.
So, Pyro up is mouse side. Yeah, I also have the platinum skin card of it. It's...
Oh, I'm just eating.
Oh, jeez. Okay, go.
Okay, hold on. First, I eat a hot dog? Alright, let me see if I can show this. Hold on. Oh my god. Alright, so this is the picture that was posted. That's so funny.
Like, the amount of editing Papyrus probably had to do to that. And like the heart-shaped pasta, it's so good.
That's amazing. Thank you, Malty. I appreciate that.
You are welcome.
All right. Oops.
My favorite picture on the internet.
You kids don't know who Bella Delphine is.
Alright.
Alpha's updated status. LOL, Cool Skeleton 95. That's a joke, right?
Cool Skeleton 95 updated status. The only joke here is how strong my muscles are. Napstablook 22 has sent you a friend request. Accept the request? It seems to have already rejected itself.
No! There's an apron lying on the ground. Will you take it? Awesome.
Yeah, you want to put that on? I don't dislike Alphys, but she does some bad shit. You'll see later. Didn't mean to spoil that, but
Wow,
Jack's hot
winning.
take got me talking.
Hi, it's Dr. Alphys. This puzzle is kinda, timing based. You see those switches over there? You'll have to press all of them within 3 seconds. I'll try to help you with the rhythm.
Alphys is fun to voice, but I don't think he's like...
Oh.
Okay, now press the third one. Oh. Hey! Looks like you only needed to press 2 of them?
I hope so. Oh, nice.
Fun fact, in every single trailer for this game, this room has been shown off. Alphys updated status.
That's the last time I tried to help them with the puzzle, Lamau. Hey! I'm going to the bathroom, so I'll be MIA for a bit. I'm sure you can handle this puzzle yourself.
Oh
Yes,
my god.
famous
Okay.
Mint puzzle.
So that doesn't have, but I have to go. Okay.
Yeah, this one's only a little bit.
Whoop, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that would be too easy. Oh, okay. Wait, what if I go this way? Crap, so it has to be facing...
Oh, but... Go down from... Go up to the 4 Foursquare, button 1, and then go back down and go back up.
Okay, I see what I was doing wrong. I forgot that you could go back down up in the Foursquare one.
Alpha's updated status.
OMG, people think Mew Mew 2 is better than Mew Mew 1?
Uh-oh.
No, that's a joke, right?
Oh no. We're getting the hot takes. Knowing the mouse might one day hack the computerized safe and get the cheese fills you with determination.
An opinion zone?
Oh no. Oh god.
Alpha's updated status. Oh my god, don't they get it? Ruins Mew Mew's entire character arc?
That...
Alpha's updated status. My Mew Mew 2 review. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2 is neither kissy nor cutie. It's trash. 0 stars.
Well, someone hangs out on the internet too much. I don't know who the... Hey, you! Stop! We've, received an anonymous tip about a human wearing a striped shirt. They, told us that we were wandering around the hotline right now, and I know it sounds scary, huh? Well, just stay chill. We'll breeze you someplace safe, okay? Bring you. Huh. What is it, bro? The shirt they're wearing. Like, what about it? Bro. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, bro? Bummer. This is, mega embarrassing. We, actually totally have to kill you and stuff? The Royal Guard attacks. Alright, let's see if this is a spare fight or not. What? I don't get it. Team attack. Smells like a military zoo.
Yeah, so the equipment you have will heal you on certain turns.
Oh, nice. Hands off the merch. Oh. Parish and stuff. Getting warmer. Ah. Alright. I don't know why I'm finding that one hard. But thankfully... Stay determined. I can, and I will.
In other news, it seems like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is now in Fortnite.
Oh god, really?
Yep.
Oh
Saying that
boy.
as like a blanket statement. He's in Fortnite.
Yeah. Bro. I can't do a good California...
Bro, dude, how, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Bummer, this is, mega embarrassing.
Nice. Good job, Multi. You're saying what I'm thinking. Polished armor. Okay, so he has the polished armor, so the other person has the dirty armor. Oh my god, stop taking free hits. Ah! Much better. Alright, well, let's do an item. And you're thinking what I'm saying. Bro, that's crazy, bro. What do you think? It, really makes you think. Dude.
bro.
When you think about it, man, it really makes you just think about life and stuff. Like, did you know we're all on like this giant circle that's just in space? Like, just chilling, bro. Like, we're all just chilling on this rock that's chilling. Oh, here you go. Sorry.
Dude, I can't take this anymore. Not like this, bro. Like 02, I like you, bro. That way you fight, the way you talk. I love doing team attacks with you. I love standing here with you, bouncing and waving our weapons in sync. 02, I think I want to stay like this forever. Oh. Psych, gotcha, bro. 01. Yeah, bro? Do you want to get some ice cream, bro? After this, bro? Sure, dude. There we go. I'm glad they can admit their feelings for each other.
Alpha's updated status.
Oh, so wait, how is the human doing?
Alpha's updated status.
Top 10 shows that make you forget to do your freaking job.
Where are the top 10 shows?
Yeah, we're in the top 10 shows, Alphas. Oh, I think this is the boss. Is this the boss?
Is this the boss?
Oh no, this is Metaton's thing. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Another dark room, huh? Don't worry. My hacking skills have got this covered.
Oh, God.
Are you serious?
Ooh, yeah. Good evening, beauties and gentle beauties. This is Metaton reporting live from the MTT News. An interesting situation has arisen in Eastern Heartland. Fortunately, our correspondent is out there reporting live. Brave correspondent, please find something newsworthy to report. Ooh, yeah. Our 10 wonderful woos are waiting for you.
I'm okay. Local Metatron, very rich and famous and gorgeous.
Basketball's a blast, isn't it, darling? Too bad you can't play with those...
I'm not reading that.
They're MTT brand fashion basketballs for wearing, not playing. Ooh, yeah.
Remember when Papyrus had the shoulders?
Oh my God, that's funny.
You can't get rich and famous like moi without beautifying a few orbs. Reporting this one? Attention viewers, our correspondent has found a basketball. Basketballs. Circles of fun, orbs of joy, spirits of amusement. But you shouldn't play with this one. It's an MTT brand fashion ball.
I'm not playing with them.
Proper maintenance is required to keep it looking good. As you can see, even exposure to the human body causes the pains to slouch off. Wait a second. That's not a basketball. That's a bomb. Oh no! This is a sports review. It's turning into a short review. Because it'll be over after you blow up. But don't get too excited. You haven't even seen the rest of the room yet. Oh my! Seems everything is in this area is actually a bomb. That's dog's a bomb. That present's a bomb. Even my words are... Brave correspondent, if you don't defuse all of the bombs, the big bomb will blow you to smithereen in 2 minutes. 2 minutes of playtime. Oh yeah. Then you won't be reporting live any longer. Oh no. How terrible. How disturbing. Our 9 viewers are gonna love watching this.
Someone turn it off.
Good luck, darling.
Don't worry. I installed a bomb diffusing program on your phone. Use the diffuse option when the bomb is in the diffuse zone. Now go get him.
Yay!
Good job. Keep heading around the room. Try to go for the one in the bottom left next.
Bottom left.
That was just a fucking unfair.
Nice. Do 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 do. Aw, you bastard. Yeah.
All of these actually look like bombs except
Oh, look, a pumpkin bomb. Or basket bomb.
basketball.
Great job. Head for the center. I'm using EM field to trap the glass of water there.
Okay.
Center.
Oh, center. Derp.
Well done, darling. You've deactivated all of the bombs. If you didn't deactivate them, the big bomb would have exploded in 2 minutes. Now, it won't explode in 2 minutes. Instead, it'll explode in 2 seconds. Goodbye, darling.
Uh-oh.
It seems the bomb isn't going off.
That's because while you were monologuing, I fixed my change.
Oh no, you've deactivated the bomb with your hacking skills.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Curses, it seems I've been foiled again. Oh no. Curse you, human. Curse you, Dr. Alphys, for helping so much. But don't curse my 8 wonderful viewers for tuning in. Until next time, darling.
Wow, we really showed him, huh? Hey, I know I was kind of weird at first, but I really think I'm getting more confident about guiding you. So don't worry about that big dumb robot. I'll protect him from. I'll protect you from him. And if it really came down to it, we could just turn. Never mind. Later.
That's a little sussy. She a little sussy baka? We will see. Alright, so I guess we just keep going right. Why is there no music? Uh-oh. That's not ominous at all.
I noticed you've been kind of quiet. Are you worried about meeting Asgore? Well, don't worry, okay? The king is really a nice guy. I'm sure you can talk to him, and with your human soul, you can pass through the barrier. So no worrying, okay? Just forget about it and smile.
I don't know about this, Chief. Level 2.
Oh, up to level 3.
Left floor 3?
Yep.
Problem.
Ah, okay, here we are.
Okay, this is it?
Yeah.
Okay, before I do this, again, I'm sorry. I need to grab another drink of water just in case, and I need to pee.
You're good. I'll entertain stream. Ask your questions. If you have questions. Uh, that's a loaded question, Drac. Would you date a plane? Your silence speaks volume, Drac. What? What? I don't get what you're trying to say. Oh, yeah. I think I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay. I've officially decided 10 is going to be the cutoff point for me.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, I am back. I'm just trying to find
Oh,
my...
hi. I was partially making a joke because I completely just forgot the joke I had made to Drac, and then he made the joke back at me, and then I just was like, after this boss, though, yeah. Probably should. Welcome to our parlor, dearie. Interested in some spider pastries?
So, wait.
All proceeds go to real spiders.
Do I have spider pastries already?
You can pull one out of your... Don't you have one in your cell phone? Yeah, spider donut.
So do I give it to...
To just put it in your inventory and take out the old tutu. And tough glove.
Oh, there. I love croissants, though.
It's making a joke about the, Legend of Zelda Power Bracelet.
Mm. More rubbery, you said.
Check out the webs to make a purchase.
Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. Okay. No. No. I ended up buying a donut. I didn't want to, but that girl, even though I told her no, she kept staring at me in this creepy way and licking her lips. Now I'm out of cash. Rubbery donut. Oh boy. All right, hold up. I need some Reese's Pieces to fuel this. Wait, what? Did I miss something?
Go back? Go back? Oh! Okay, we gotta keep going.
Okay, I didn't miss anything.
No, I'm thinking wrong.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Alphys here. This room is like the room we saw before. There are 2 puzzles to the north and south. You'll have to solve them both to proceed. Also, I'd like to say, I don't really like giving away puzzle solutions.
Funny.
But if you need help, just call me, okay? Actually, wait, I have an idea. Let's be friends on Undernet. Then you can just ping me when you need help. Wait, we're already friends, aren't we? I signed you up, didn't I? You've been reading my posts the whole time. Well, I hope you agree with me about Mew Mew too.
I saw her and I got excited, okay, Jack? A whole room covered in vents? Oh no. Hey, did I ever tell you about my puzzle idea? It's a maze full of steam vents. But the steam vents are on conveyor belts and... Oh my god, I hate this! Yeah, you gotta get up to the rooms on the top and the bottom to do those puzzles from those rooms earlier.
Sounds good. Ugh, alright. Oh no.
No, I was just excited to voice that character. She's another fun one.
Okay, 1 sec. Alright, now I'm good. Hog, right? I think. Oh, I get 1 shot, 1 opportunity, eh? Boo. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button.
You had it!
Ah, no. And now my candy's falling. This is all kinds of messed up. Oh my god. Okay.
Let me guess, you have M&M's?
I have Reese's actually.
Reese's Pieces?
Mm-hmm.
I could, the way they fell, I could tell they were some type of M&M type candy.
forget how I did it now. Did I really just do that again? Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, Multi. I guess I'm getting tired too.
Test the button. Test the button. If we can't make it to the next boss, it's fine. Just until the next save point.
It's okay. I got this. I got this. Wait, I can't shoot?
You're pressing the right button.
I'm pressing C, yeah. Oh, I have to press Z. Okay, that's probably why. At least I didn't reset it again.
There's so many people here.
My fave Metatone moment? Right, when he looks bad is he poses dramatically. Like when he was on a cooking show and the eggs don't turn out right. My favorite Metatone moment is when he beats up the heel-turning villain. See, he is a wrestler. Even if it's during what's supposed to be a quiz show. All right. Balti, wake up.
I said hey, I guess it didn't pick up on the mic.
Hey! This, doesn't have anything to do with guiding you, but... hey, would you want to watch a human TV show together?
Sure.
Sometime? It's called, Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. Really? It's so good, it's, my favorite show. It's all about this human girl named Mew Mew who has cat ears. Well, humans don't have such substance about them, but like eventually she realizes that her ears don't matter, that her friends like her despite her ears. It's really moving. Whoops, spoilers. Also, this sounds weird, but she really has the power to control the minds of anyone she kisses. She kisses people and controls them to fix her problems. They don't remember anything after the kiss, I mean, but if she misses the kiss, then also, I mean, of course, eventually she realizes that controlling people. Okay, well, I almost spoiled the show. I think you'd really like it.
Well done. Well done.
We should watch it after you get through all of this.
That's awesome, Balti. Alright, let's not screw this up.
That's like me talking to anybody about Marvel.
Pretty much, yeah. But that's okay.
Not bad, Jack. That's me about any movie in the MCU people call bad. Even like, I would even defend Captain Marvel. If people were like, Captain Marvel's shit, I'd be like, here's the reason why it's not. I literally had a friend in high school who wanted to start a debate club, and she came up to me and was like, would you sign the petition to be, you know, to make a, you had it, to make a debate club and, you know, be a part of it. I'm like, yeah, cool, who else have you asked? And she's like, she just went, only you so far. I'm like, oh, I was your first option? She's like, well, if I know anyone who could debate the heck out of something, it would be you.
That's funny.
So, and that debate team never got created.
Oh,
sadly.
rip. Wait, why is there a cactus? You stopped to smell the flowers. Okay.
There's a hidden boss you can get there, but I think you have to be, it has to be a specific bait.
Oh, okay.
The boss is called So Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Oh, we're at the bottom.
The smell of cobwebs fill the air. They're filled with determination. Spider
Yeah,
entrance.
it's not there today, so sorry, it's not going to be there today. It's only there on certain dates. I think one date, really.
Did you hear what they just said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through.
Uh-oh.
I heard that they hate spiders. I heard that they love to stomp on them.
Uh-oh.
I heard they like to tear their legs off.
Uh-oh. You're in a web. Keep going.
I heard
It's Spider Donut
that
Lady.
they're awfully stingy with their money.
Okay, so theoretically, what happens if you buy the item?
Yeah, I think you still get attacked.
You think your taste is too refined for our pastries, don't you, dearie? I disagree with that notion. I think your taste is exactly what this next batch needs.
Wait, is that Spider Donut made of people? No! Of course it's Muffet. Okay.
Don't look so blue, my dearie.
Wait, what?
I think purple's a better look on you. Why, it's okay. Well, you should be proud.
Another jam. Oh god, this is giving me Battletoad flashbacks. All the spiders clap along to the music.
Proud that you're going to make a delicious cake.
That's oddly sinister.
You go. Don't be silly.
Oh, that was on beat.
Nice. Play a lot of Guitar Hero. Nice, she gives me a
Your
discount.
soul is going to make every spider very happy.
No. I got cocky. I'm assuming I just keep struggling, right?
I'm not gonna help you with this.
Alright. Oh, nothing happens.
How rude of me! I almost forgot to introduce you to my pet. It's breakfast time, isn't it? Have fun, you two.
This is one of my favorite fights. Between this and Undyne's fight.
Oh my god, what the hell? Okay. Aw. Damn.
Game over.
Game over. Alright. Stand determined. Well, I was gonna heal, but I didn't know it was an insta-gib. That's okay. I thought I had more room up. That's my bad. Save your voice, Multi. I got this.
Oh, they shorten it for here. Notice how you just were able to get through there?
Alright. You struggle to escape the web. Miss Muffet covers her mouth and giggles at you. I am now Perps. Nice.
You go. Don't be silly.
I'll pay her fine. Why not? Pours you a cup of spiders. Oh god. Alright. We're back. Nope.
I think there's a bot in the back.
I'm getting riggedy wrecked here. Oh, no. I have to climb up.
Yeah, James, after you finish this turn, I definitely think you should ban that person.
Sorry, what'd you say, Multi? I missed that.
You have a, bot in chat.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I would use the spider donut to heal yourself.
Gotcha. There you go. Sorry, yeah. Yay.
Huh? You get that? Did you steal it? No, my pet. It's time to show them what we do with thieves.
You told me...
Huh? That's how I look around from the spiders in the ruins? What? They're saying that they saw you and you helped donate to their cause. Oh my, this has all been a big misunderstanding.
Yay.
I thought you were someone that hated spiders. The person who asked for that soul. They must have meant a different human in a striped shirt. Sorry for all the trouble. I'll make it up to you. You can come back here anytime and for no charge at all. I'll wrap you up and let you play with my pet again. Just kidding. I'll spare you now.
Nice. Hey.
Yeah, so that fight would have gone on a lot longer if you didn't have the spider donut.
Okay. But you just struggle through that if I didn't have the spider donut?
You could just spare, pay her, whatever.
Gotcha.
It's one of those limit time things.
That was fun. See you again, dearie.
Woo. Also, that
All right.
first time chatter is very, very, very helpful. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Last... A tragic tale of two star-crossed lovers kept apart by the tides of fate. Looks like it's almost time for the performance. Okay.
Let's get to a save point. And if there isn't one before this next part, there should be one after.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one after. Okay. Ready to sing?
Oh, that human! Could it be?
Oh my god.
My one true love.
Clunk, 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 clunk. That's what I am.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Oh my god. Here we go.
Ready?
Oh, my love, please run away. Monster King forbids your stay. Human must live far apart,
Do you want me to do this?
even if
No, it's okay.
it breaks my heart. They'll put you in the dungeon. It'll suck, and then you'll die a lot. Really sad. You're gonna die. Cry, cry, cry. So sad it'll happening. So sad. So sad that you're going to the dungeon. Well, Toodles. We...
There we go.
James,
That
you're
one-
not- okay, there's more singing. Please let me do it.
No.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? My love has been cast into the dungeon. A dungeon with a puzzle so dastardly, my paramour will surely perish. Oh heaven's mercy, the horrible colored tile maze.
Did you remember what each tile does?
No. Each tile has a sadistic function. For example, a green tile sounds a noise and then you must fight a monster. Red tiles will... Actually, wait a second. Didn't we see this puzzle about 100 rooms ago? That's right, remember all the rules, don't you? Great, then I won't waste your time repeating them. Oh, and you better hurry. Because if you don't get it through in 30 seconds, you'll be incinerated by jets of fire, oh yeah. My poor love. I'm so filled with grief, I can't stop laughing.
We're joking.
Good luck, darling.
My love has fallen down, and now in tears. Yeah, I can't do both. You can sing if you want.
If only they told me the rules. Here that was, I saw you try. Now let's watch them cry.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, looks like you're out of time.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the flames, darling. They're closing in. Getting closer, oh my. Any minute now.
Robotic cough. There we go.
Watch out! I'll save you. I'm hacking into the firewall right now.
Oh my god. I can't believe they made that pun.
Oh no, how can this happen? Foiled again by the brilliant Dr. Alphys.
That's right. Come on, Metaton. Give up already. You'll never be able to defeat us. Not as long as we work together.
Oh, I think I know what's happening here.
Your puzzle's over. Now go home and leave us alone.
Puzzle? Over? Alphys, darling, what are you talking about? Did you forget what the green tiles do? They make a sound, then you have to fight a monster. Well, darling, that monster is me. Oh, yeah.
He attacks.
This is it, darling. Say goodbye. Is that your phone? You better answer it.
Hey, this seems bad, but don't worry. There is one last thing I installed on your phone. you see that yellow button? Go to this phone's Acts menu and press it.
You press the yellow button. Your phone is resonating with Mediton's presence.
Ooh, that yellow glow.
Now press C.
Wait, I don't want to kill him.
Ooh.
You're not.
Ooh. You've defeated me. How can this be? You were stronger than I thought, etc. Whatever, bye. Oh, yeah.
Looks like you beat him. You did a really good job out there. All thanks to you.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
What? Oh, no, I mean, you were the one doing everything cool. I just wrote some silly programs for your phone. Hey, this might sound strange, but can I tell you something? Before I met you, I didn't really like myself very much.
Oh,
For a long time, I felt like a total screw up. Like I couldn't do anything without ending up letting everyone down.
oh.
But guiding you has made me feel a lot better about myself. So, thanks for letting me help you. Anyway, we're almost to the core. It's just past MTT Resort. Come on, let's finish this.
Bet you she programmed that robot to help her to fulfill her anime dream. Save
There
point?
should be a save point around here. Yeah, that's just back there. Oh, talk to him real quick.
Hey, did you remember my name? Did you? Yes. What? You remembered? How could I be so easily defeated?
What's his name?
Heat something?
Heath's Flameman.
Hey, it's you again. Business is excellent here. The two fellas bought all my ice cream. I've actually sold out of everything. Sorry. Wait, I still got something for you. A big smile. How about that?
Oh, hey. We're, like, taking a raid check on killing you thing. Like, don't tell Undying about this, okay?
He seems very happy.
I think
well,
there's a save point immediately up. God damn it!
where's the save point?
Go inside. I
Hey,
think.
go up the creepy alleyway on the right for some great deals.
Actually, you should talk to Sans first, because I don't know if he disappears or not. So go on a date with Sans, and then you can save.
Hey,
Hey, I heard you were going to the core. How about grabbing some dinner with me first?
yeah.
Great, thanks for treating me. Over here, I know a shortcut.
While you're on a date with Sans, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Well, here we are. So, your journey's almost over, huh? You must be really wanting to go home. Hey, I know the feeling, buddo. Though, maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you. Down here, you've already got food, drink, friends. It's what you have to do. Really worth it.
A single tear rolls down his face.
Ah, forget it. Forget about it. I'm rooting for you, kid. Hey, let me tell you a story. So I'm a sentry in the Snowden Forest, right? I sit out there and watch it for humans. It's kind of boring. Fortunately, deep in the forest, there's a huge locked door. And it's perfect for practicing knock-knock jokes. So one day I'm out knocking them. Like usual, I knock on the door and say knock-knock. And
And suddenly, from the other side, I hear a woman's voice. Who is there? So naturally, I respond, dishes. Dishes who? Dishes a very bad joke. Hey. Then she just howls with some laughter. Like it's the best joke she's heard in 100 years. So I keep them coming, and she keeps laughing. She's the best audience I've ever had. Then, after a dozen of them, she knocks and says, knock knock. And I say, who's there? Old lady. Old lady who? Oh, I didn't know you can yodel. Wow. Needless to say, this woman was extremely good. We kept telling each other jokes for hours. Eventually, I had to leave. Papyrus kind of gets cranky without his bedtime story. But she told me to come by again, and so I did. And I did again and again, and it's a thing now, you know? Telling bad jokes through the door. It rules. One day, though, I noticed she wasn't laughing very much. I asked her, what's up? Then she told me something strange. If a human ever comes through this door, could you please promise something? Watch over them and protect them, will you not? Now, I hate making promises. This woman, I don't even know her name, but someone who sincerely likes my bad jokes, has integrity I can't say no to. It's made me a deal I couldn't refuse. You get what I'm saying? The promise I make to her. You know what would happen if she hadn't said anything? Buddy. You would have been D-E-A-D, dead, where you stand. Hey, lighten up, bucko. I'm just joking with you. Besides, haven't I done a great job protecting you? I mean, look at yourself. You haven't even died a single time. Hey, what's that like supposed to mean? Am I wrong? I've died at least 3 times, so I'm good. Hey. Well, that's all. Take care of yourself, kid. Someone really cares about you. Was that your mom?
Who's the only person who lives in the ruins?
Oh, is it Toriel?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Originally, we dug mazes with puzzles in order to foil the human attacks. But now, building things, winding down and confessing, it's some awful tradition. And I can't, 2 feet without being up your armpits in puzzles. I work at the core, inside a maze made of swappable parts. That means we can shuffle the layout at will. Boy, was today a fun day. I sure love puzzles. Yes, the resort comedian. I'm very funny. People laugh at my jokes. Now, my son, he wants to be a comedian like his father. But his jokes aren't very funny. He tells awful puns. He's an embarrassment to our family. Ha 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 ha. That's not funny. Since his mother passed on, he couldn't stand living at home anymore. So he ran away. I haven't seen him since. I'm terrible father. Ha ha ha. That's not funny. Alright. Blub blub. You'll have to reserve a table to eat here, blub blub. You also need to reserve your chair, your silverware, your food, your... Blub blub. Oh, same thing.
By the way, so that guy, you remember the snow creature that was like telling really bad jokes that you have to laugh at in Snowden?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's his son. Ah, okay. As I came in, I realized I forgot to make a reservation, but I didn't want to look like I messed up, so I kept walking in anyway. Now I just kind of consumed you off this ficus. God. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. You're a gingerbread man. You're a monster. Tell me where the rest of the fairy tale creatures are. Eat me. Ooh. I haven't done.
I
Oh, there we
didn't
go.
say point. I forget if like Sans leaves if you don't talk to him, and that conversation is kind of important to the
To the
after
story?
swoop.
Yeah. All right, Malty, what a night.
Woo!
We made it.
We
Almost
made
4
it.
hours of voices. Holy shit.
Well, more like 3 because we did, you know, talk
Oh,
a lot
that's-
at the beginning.
That's true. We did. All right, I'm just
We
gonna
just made up for the hour.
That's true.